What is the worst city in your country? I live in the US, and for me it's Detroit. I was born and raised there, and it was a great place to live back in the day. But after the auto industry collapsed, it went downhill fast. Most of my family moved away, but my parents stayed. They were stubborn and refused to leave the house they had lived in for over 40 years. I moved to New York for work, but I visited them often. I always hated going back. The city was dirty, and the crime rate was through the roof. I was always worried about my parents' safety. They lived in a nice neighborhood, but it was surrounded by bad areas. I tried to convince them to move, but they wouldn't budge. They said they felt safe and didn't want to leave their home. One night, I got a call from my mom. She was crying and told me that my dad had been shot. I was in shock. I couldn't believe it. I flew back to Detroit immediately. My dad was in the hospital, and the doctor said he was in critical condition. He had been walking our dog when he was attacked by a group of teenagers. They shot him and stole his wallet. I was devastated. My dad didn't make it. He died a few days later. I was heartbroken. I couldn't believe that something like this could happen in my hometown. I blamed the city for what happened. I hated Detroit and everything about it. I moved my mom to New York with me, and we never went back.